Stock market's approaching all-time highs. Will this hit a wall and trigger a bear market? Or will we bust through and melt up? This is technical analysis of the stock market's update and forecast for the week of August 10, 2020. Hello traders, I'm Richard Graham. We are rapidly approaching all-time highs on the S&P 500. It looks like back around, February 19th, we hit a high in the S&P of right around 33.94. So right now we're sitting at 33.50, really close. And I think that when we hit that area, a lot of people are speculating that we could at least have a pause and a sell-off, maybe down to some of these lower areas. Some people are saying it could trigger a new sell-off, even a bigger sell-off than we had in February and March, where we lost a third of the stock market's value. We've recovered almost 100% of that. And if we bust through it, some people think that we could melt up. You know, there's a lot of printing going on with the governments right now. There's a lot of liquidity being added to the market right now. So we know that the stock market is disconnected from the economy. And so we have to go and look and see which direction price is moving. And right now, we are in a bull market, at least over the last couple of months, and there's no reason to believe that it's not going to continue until we start to see lower highs and lower lows in the overall trend of the market. Right now, we're seeing higher highs and higher lows. But we are kind of overbought here. If we look at the relative strength index, the RSI, the last time we got up into this overbought territory back on June 8th, we had quite a sell-off. And we could have another sell-off. I'm seeing that if we just go up a little bit further, it'll take us into that overbought area again, and we might sell off to some of these areas of support. What are some of those areas that we can keep an eye on? Well, the major one is right here at the top of this island reversal pattern that I just talked about on June 8th. That's going to act as a level of support. It was resistance for quite a while. We broke through it, and that would be a good opportunity to look for a possible long position. You want to wait until it comes back and retest that area and then drill down to a smaller time frame and see if you can get some type of continuation pattern to confirm the new direction. So there's a few areas we need to look at. Drilling down to the 5-minute chart, we've got some serious support right here at the level of about 3270 or so. That would fill this gap that we had last week. And then we have more areas of support. See the touches that we've had here that we've broken through. And then so this would be an area 3234. Keep an eye on that. Also, this area that it's bounced off several times, we expect it to bounce off again if it gets down to 3200, at least temporarily. And we've even got more support here at 3125. At this point, we're just looking for small sell-offs to these first areas of support, possibly less than a month ago, for a chance to get long again. So if you're already in the market, you might be asking yourself, should I be taking profits soon? And this is one area right around the 3,400 level, or right before that, where you might consider possibly taking some profits. Because even if we bust through that area, chances are that we'll come back and retest it and give you another opportunity to get long. But there's also a chance that we could come up to that level and then sell off to some type of support and give you another opportunity to get in. So I'm looking to take some profits right up here at the all-time highs, wait for some type of pullback, whether it be right away or after it busts through the all-time highs and then comes back to that area for an opportunity to get back in. The VIX index is still selling off at 22.2, still more elevated than it normally is in a bull market. So fear has not completely dissipated from the markets. Here we have the VIX term structure. It is currently in contango, which is good news for the bulls. It's pretty steep contango too, 13.17 for the difference between the first and the second month VIX futures contract. That's steep contango, good news for the bulls. The major cap-weighted stocks, they're what drive this market right now, so we need to look at the individual charts. Apple, bullish, could pull back to support right around 402. Amazon, we're in this bull market right now above the upward sloping trend line. We do have some major resistance here, but usually when we get into these triangles, they break to the upside. If not, we have some support down here right around 2785 and some more support right around 2480. Microsoft, also looking like a bullish chart above the upward sloping trend line. Google, same thing, still above the upward sloping trend line. Facebook, same thing, another bullish chart. So all of the major cap-weighted stocks that are driving these markets right now, their charts are looking great. Bitcoin is in a bullish phase. Here's the daily chart. We broke through this major trend line that goes back to 2018, and now we're heading up. The next area of resistance would be right around 13,800. If we break through that one, we don't have any resistance until we get to around 17,150 or 20,000. TLT is long-term government bonds, still looking bullish there above the upward sloping trend line, and we're hitting some support areas. Here's the daily gold chart. We broke out of resistance right here on July 21st, and it's been pretty much up from there. I expect some type of pullback, possibly to support right around 1975. If we get a big sell-off, it could take us all the way back to this consolidation that we had around 1800. However, you don't want to short this market right now because we're still having higher highs and higher lows, and gold and silver is on somewhat of a tear. Look at SLV. This is the silver. Same thing. We went from $12 to $26, more than double in just a short period of time. Now we're experiencing some type of pullback. I'm looking for an opportunity to get long silver when it gets back to some type of value. Maybe right around the 23 level. That's the last area we had where we had some serious consolidation. Right now, at this point, you might be just chasing price, and it might just turn around. Pretty risky to go long silver at this point. I would wait for some type of pullback. All right, guys, if you like these type of videos, please hit the like button. I really appreciate it. And if you have any questions or comments, go ahead. Leave me a comment in the comment section. Do you think we're going to break through here and melt up? Or do you think we're about to turn down and start a new or resume the bear market? Go ahead and leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. Have a great trading week, guys. Have fun, and we'll see you next time.